Hello and welcome back to Fun Facts. I'm Diana Nakayenga. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. This is where I'm at today. I had my breakfast. I hope you all had your breakfast, your lunch, your dinner, whatever time zone you're watching this. I hope you are well satisfied. So without further ado, grab yourself something to drink and let's get some facts in to our brains. Fun fact number 1. And for this I have my notepad, so I'm going to be reading off of it directly so that I don't miss anything, and I present it to you here with a little bit of commentary and what I think about that. Alright, so let's get into it. Wombats are the only animal whose poop is cube shaped. Okay, we all know. Should I continue? Let me finish this part. This is due to how its intestines form the feces. The animals then stack the cubes to mark their territory. Okay, I'm very curious, first of all. Like, I just want to see this. Has anyone ever seen a wombat? And maybe it's it's gotta be a wombat. Wombat? Wombat. But anyways, I hope you're all enjoying that, because as we all know, all these words are made up, and then whoever makes them up knows how to pronounce them, and then we all have to figure it out, play this little game. But wombats. Yes, that's what I'm speaking of. I mean, okay, so first and foremost, we all know that when feces comes out, poop, it's soft, right? It's a lot softer, so when it's ready to exit the body, it's in a soft format, round, right? So now you get to wonder, it forms it into a square, and when it poops it, it turns into, it's still a square. I mean, like, really, that's pretty cool, right? That's pretty cool. You see a little square thing, you're like, this looks like chocolate. Someone dropped their chocolate. Now, thank goodness that now we're more concerned about foods on the floor and not picking them up, especially with children. If you're an adult who picks up food on the ground, I hope that you're not. But of course, if you're in that state where it's completely, you're starved, pray over your food. Okay, make sure it's blessed and it's cleaned out. But imagine, right, a little kid is walking down the street and they see a little square and they're like, ooh, chocolate. That's a kid who doesn't care, because they've told this little kid that you cannot eat food off of the ground, but they're still trying to test their parents. And how little kids are like, I'm gonna eat this little thing on the floor because it's delicious. We've all been there, so this is normal. But yeah, just imagine a little kid picks it up and they're like eating it and they're like, what is this nasty stuff? And of course, it's a wombat's poop. But it looks appealing, I assume, because that's pretty amazing and really cool that that's how it's formed. Not all poop is circular, or, well, it's more in a cylinder form, but you know, you get the gist. Fun fact number 2. An elephant's heart weighs about 30 pounds. Now that makes sense because we all know that an elephant is gigantic. It's enormous, right? So for it to have a heart that big is pretty, I would say, normal, right? Because you would kind of expect it to be heavy, right? I don't know. Did you expect it to be heavy? I don't think I would think of it as heavy. It's not something that I would have thought that it was heavy, but apparently it is. And, well, how much does a human heart weigh? Well, if you guessed 10 ounces, you are correct. That's right, it's about 10 ounces, so that's way less than you could imagine. But yes, so you kind of understand that, yeah, our hearts are pretty, this much, right? They don't weigh anything. Maybe that's why there's so much hatred through humans. Our heart is this little. It's this little. You know, the things that I think about, right? Alright, so let's move on to fun fact number 3. Speaking of hearts, octopuses have 3 hearts. Okay. I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together to see how that works, right? So I guess one could be for love, one could be for survival, and one could be for for when it's hungry, right? So it has hatred because it eats whatever it can grab a hold of. So now if you probably took one of the hearts away, and this is an assumption, I'm just saying, right? If you took one of the hearts away, the one that eats, the one that hates, I would assume, right? You have one for love, one for hating, and one for, I forgot what I said earlier. But let's say those are the cases. You take the one that hates and then it's suddenly not attacking, because if you've seen all those scary movies, an octopus is constantly attacking. And of course, I always refer to movies because that's where my visualization kind of comes from. Does anybody else have that? You see a lot of things and you're like, oh, okay, I can kind of see how this could be because I kind of see how it can kind of be based off of what they've actually kind of showed me. Yeah, it's wild. But I'm just imagining 3 hearts, what you as a human being do with 3 hearts. We could be even happier and love so much and just be in this cloud 9 of excitement, right? Or am I going delusional here? That's just an assumption. But anyways, yes. So that's basically something that I have found to be very, very fascinating for me. And I don't know, did you already know that? If you did, write in the comments, let me know.
My apologies, everyone. I did not realize until after I finished editing that I did not record fun fact number 4. So this next clip after this frozen frame is going to be fun fact number 5. So yeah, I am so sorry about that. But yeah, let's continue.
All right, fun fact number 5. Polar bears have black skin. I'm sorry, what? What we're looking at is not accurate. And actually, their fur isn't white, it's see-through. And so it appears white as it reflects light. Hello, what? Okay, I think that's by far the most fascinating thing that I've heard today. I don't know, let me know which one you found the most fascinating or which one you didn't know at all, didn't expect at all, right? This one, it has clear fur. I need to actually I'm very curious about this because yeah, I have to see. What do you mean it has clear fur? Okay, I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together. Has anyone actually ever seen but then again, if it's reflecting light and the snow, then it turns, that's an interesting fact that I'm curious about. It has black skin, its fur is white, and it reflects. I mean, what more? What more? I mean, there's so many amazing things that are happening in this world that we see and that we don't know about. And you're telling me if I took a little fur off and then I see it, I could see through it? That's really cool. That's really, really cool. If you don't think that's cool, I don't know, because that is impressive. Shout out to God. Okay, that's really cool. Really, really, really cool. So now I am incredibly interested in going out to see a polar bear. So we'll see. Yeah, we'll definitely see, because I'm looking forward to seeing that information come alive, because no one's ever really showed that information, but that's really cool. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's about it for today. I'm Diana Nakayenga. If you have not yet subscribed, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button. If you like what you have seen and you want me to create more content like this, let me know, and then I will be bringing it more. So I'll see you next week. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.